I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, just bringing you a classic Battlefield Hardline gameplay with the Scout Elite 6x scope and straight pull. This is my favorite setup, and I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, I've been getting some messages because I've been uploading some Battlefront beta gameplay from Star Wars, and no, I have not. I have not switched to that game. I like it. I think it's awesome, but I'm still going to upload lots of Hardline, probably still Battlefield 4. And also when Star Wars comes out, I'll upload that too. But today we are here to talk about my still all-time favorite sniper game, Battlefield Hardline. And if somebody tells you that the sniping is overpowered in Battlefield Hardline, well, you can tell them to go fuck themselves. Because you can argue that point all day long. But guess what? If you're a sniper, fuck them. Fuck them. Who cares if it's overpowered or not? You know, just run in there with the sniper rifle and do what you got to do. So today, I want to talk a little bit about my class setup because I always get people messaging me asking exactly what my class setup is. And you know what? My class setup changes all the time, but I'm just going to tell you guys, if somebody were to put a gun to my head and be like, you pick one class to stay with for the rest of your Battlefield Hardline career or I'll fucking kill you, I'd be like, fuck you. And then he'd be like, I'm serious. I'd be like, alright, here's what I would do. I'd be like, Scout Elite, 6x scope, straight pull. Secondary, I'd probably choose Mac 10, but they've kind of nerfed that, so you know what, I'm going to go with the Tech 9 because I like the Tech 9. And for the attachments on the Tech 9, I'm going to go with a red dot sight, extended mag, and what's the last one? Oh, whatever. I'll keep the standard barrel. I don't need no suppressor or heavy barrel or anything like that. And then you know what else I would do? I would get a grenade. I would get stealth training. I would get my laser trip mine. I would get the stealth outfit. What else is there? I'm pretty sure I just got everything. Well, maybe there's something else, but whatever. Camo on the gun. Zebra Blizz. I don't even care about camos. I'm not that into customization. But seriously, that's my class right there. Stealth training. Probably the most important thing on there other than the weapons, because it helps you creep up on the enemies, helps you stay quiet. And you might say, but hell, you're using a sniper rifle that's not silent, so people's going to see you. Well, that might be true, but you know, you're not going to be firing, you know, every second of the whole game, so fuck you. Put stealth training on. It's awesome. Oh man, I'm having too much fun today. Man, you know what? My starter broke in my car today. I had to have it towed to a mechanic that's like, I was like 25 miles away from where I live, so now my car's out there for the night. Man, it's been a busy day. I wouldn't say a rough day, but it's been a busy day. And I also troubleshot the problem I have with streaming. And by the way, that's why I haven't streamed for a long time, guys, because I've been having this major problem. And I thought for the longest time it was my internet, but keep my fingers crossed, knock on wood, I think I figured it out. I think it's not my internet. I think it's the computer I was using for streaming doesn't have a processor that's fast enough to render and stream at the same time. I have this Dell XPS, really nice, but it was made back in the days of Windows Vista. I fixed it up. I upgraded the hard drive to a solid state drive. I put as much memory as I could in it, put a nice video card in it, and that thing runs faster than most new computers I buy. But the point is, it still has a dual core processor, an Intel Duo Core 2 Duo processor, which let's face it, that's an old processor. Ain't that fast. Sorry if I'm talking too technical to you people, but I say you people, to you people that don't understand all the technical words, but you know what I mean. It's a slow processor, so I switched it to my laptop, which is a pretty nice laptop. i5 processor, solid state drive, lots of memory. Wish it was i7, but i5's just, you know, it's really good. And man, the tests I ran were so much better on that thing. No drop frames, no pausing, full 720p quality. You know, it could probably do 1080, but that's a little much for live streaming. But it was great. So I think I'm going to start streaming using my laptop. I'll have to figure out another way to look at the chat, and I'll have to get a new desktop computer soon. You know, so I'm going to stream tonight when I'm done uploading this video. By the time you watch this, I might already be streaming, but I have to take a break to have my dinner, which is going to be a peanut butter jelly sandwich, 2 cheese sticks, a glass of milk, and some Pringles. Fuck you, that's my dinner. I love it. Yeah, I'm a little kid at heart. But anyway, check out the stream tonight. I'm definitely going to be streaming tonight. Probably some Battlefield Hardline, maybe some Battlefield 4. I don't know if the Star Wars beta is still going on, but that might happen too if it is, but I'm pretty sure it ended today. So, back to this gameplay. Sorry about all that jibber jabber. Man, if you like to snipe, then you need to try Battlefield Hardline. Because I know a lot of people watching this channel is like, is Battlefield Hardline here to stay? What is it? You know, is it worth me buying? You know, I'm going to be completely honest with you. The game is amazing. But as far as the DLCs go, definitely buy the game. Let me say it, definitely buy the game. But as far as the DLCs go, not many people seem to be playing them. So I don't think I'd go all out and get like Ultimate or anything. And don't get me wrong, I want people to buy the DLCs so we can play the new maps and actually have matches that are going on. But there's just not that many people playing. That's what it is. So I want to get people switched over to it, and I honestly think that if they gave away the DLC for free, so many more people will play Hardline, because it's like there would be no reason not to. You know, one of the main reasons I think people don't play Hardline and they still play Battlefield 4 is because Battlefield 4 has so much content, and Battlefield Hardline hardly has anything compared to that if you don't have the DLCs. If they would give those DLCs away for free, I think they could skyrocket the sales on this game. But I don't think that's how they think. I think they're thinking too small, you know, like let's pinch the pennies. Well, not pinch the pennies, but let's suck every penny we can out of this DLC stuff, and not many people are buying it, so it's kind of backfiring. I think if I was a game developer, and you know, I'm not like a business guy or anything like that. I mean, I just work a 9-to-5 job. But honestly, if I was in their shoes and I had the ability to make these decisions, I would really push to give the DLCs away for free, to save this game and to get people buying it, because it is such an awesome game, and it really sucks that, you know, they didn't build it up to live up to Battlefield 4, you know, because let's be honest, Battlefield 4 is awesome. The smoothness of that game, the graphics, the way it looks, the way it feels, it's an amazing game. And this is coming from a guy who started with Battlefield Hardline, you know. The only thing I wish Battlefield 4 had was one-shot kill sniper rifles like Hardline does up to, you know, a certain distance. It doesn't, but it's still fun to play and fun to snipe in, even though I started with Hardline, so I kind of like that a little more. But I so wish that they would make the DLCs free so everybody could play on the maps. I mean, if you agree, share this video and comment. You know, I know my YouTube channel isn't the most popular channel in the world, but if you guys do enough sharing and commenting, you know, who knows, maybe it'll go viral or something like that, and the developers or the people in charge or the CEO will hear this idea, you know, and then they'll be like, yo, you're fucking stupid, we're not giving shit away for free, don't you understand how business economics work? And I'll be like, sorry dude, sorry, I'm an idiot, fuck me, right? Oh man, but anyway, let's get back to talking about the gameplay. This is a pretty long gameplay. I mean, we're coming in at 15 minutes and 54 seconds just for the gameplay. That's not even counting, you know, the intro and the outro I put in here. So, Scout Elite 6x scope, such a beast gun. This used to have the best bullet velocity in the game until they released the M82 416 Barrett sniper rifle, which is under the semi-automatic section. It is the only semi-automatic sniper rifle that'll get a one-shot head kill. All the other semi-automatic sniper rifles are DMRs, which take 2-shot head kills or 3-shot body shots. It's basically like using an M16 M416 or an assault rifle. Very similar. A little more powerful, but very similar. So I don't really use those because I don't really consider them sniper rifles. I'm more into the one-shot head kill sniper rifles, 2-shot body kills, preferably a one-shot chest or neck kill. I mean, that makes sense. Come on, if they're within 40 meters, you should be able to one-shot them to the chest, you know. And these maps are big enough that it wouldn't be overpowered. But you know what? I think I'm just beating a dead horse with that one because I've talked about that a million times. I'm really glad I decided to do this video today. I actually have a lot on my mind that I wanted to talk about, apparently. Sometimes when I do these videos, it's like having a conversation with an invisible person in front of me. You know, I'm giving out my opinions and the way I feel and trying to be funny and not be offensive all at the same time. It's just like talking to a real person, you know. I mean, you guys are real people, but you're hearing this after, you know, I upload it, but sometimes I just pretend there's an invisible person to me that I'm talking to that's just kind of looking at me, you know. I'll be like saying all this stuff and I can't see their facial expressions and they're not replying to me, so I'm like, well, what the fuck do you think about everything I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna have to wait for people to respond to it in the comments, which by the way you guys should do, because I love reading comments, you know. I love that kind of thing, and I love responding to comments. I might not respond immediately, but usually I try to sit down every day and go through the notification section of my YouTube and respond. One problem I've run into, sometimes I can't respond to people because they have their YouTube settings set to not allow people to respond to their comments. So if you're always commenting on my videos and you're never getting a reply to me, it's probably because I can't reply. So fix that shit so I can tell you how wrong you are about your opinion. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, guys, I can't wait to have my dinner and then stream tonight. I have to have dinner before I stream. I gotta have that PB&J because I'm not gonna be able to concentrate when I'm hungry. I mean, how many of you guys can concentrate and play the game, you know, when you're hungry? Not me. I mean, I heard about some people in Japan like playing World of Warcraft or some, you know, MMORPG and like starving to death because they wouldn't quit the game to eat. What? Are you serious? Dude, what the fuck? You know, I have to eat, man. I have to support this one pack ab I got going down here. You know, that's got to be supported, man. I need food. I can't function without food. If I don't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, well, you know, for breakfast I only have a protein shake, but for lunch and dinner, you know, I need something. It's important for me to snipe. I need food so I can snipe. Bottom line. Back to the gameplay. I went way out into left field that time talking about my food and shit. But anyway, all right. So, God, I was just gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, when I got this gameplay, I think this gameplay was from a couple weeks ago. I was looking at my stats and I realized that I had more kills with the MAC-10 than I did with the Scout Elite. And it was like my most used weapon. I was like, what the fuck? Because if you add up all my sniper rifle kills between all the sniper rifles I use, I have way more kills than I do with the MAC-10. But the problem was I was using the MAC-10 on every single class. So Scout Elite, R700, AWM, M82, Knockout. I'd always have the MAC-10 as my secondary. So over time, the MAC-10 became my best weapon. But I was only about 800 kills behind with the Scout Elite. So I was like, one day I'm like, I'm going to get these 800 kills with the Scout Elite. And I did it all in one day. I was surprised. I got the 800 kills. I passed up my MAC-10 and my Scout Elite is now my most used weapon. So I have gotten more kills with my Scout Elite than I have with my MAC-10, which is crazy because I look at some people's stats and they'll have like this super awesome professional score and the MAC-10 is their best weapon out of everything. I'm like, man, that sucks. So when I looked at my stats and it said that, I was like, well, the only reason it says that is because I use a MAC-10 on every class. So I don't even use a MAC-10 anymore, specifically for that reason. And it was perfect timing because they just nerfed the crap out of it, and everybody tells me it sucks now. So that's fine with me. I'm on the Tech 9, the G18, and if I'm feeling really trolly, if I'm feeling like an asshole, I'll pull out the taser and run around and see how many people I can tase. Love doing it in Hotwire because you can be driving past somebody and instead of running them over, just drive the car beside them, hop out, give them a nice little taser action, and see how they like that. It is so fun to do. I get people messaging me sometimes. They're like, dude, why are you tasing me? I'm like, it's actually pretty hard to tase people. Like if they see you coming, it's over. You know, you're gonna die. You have to get really, really close to be able to tase somebody. And yeah, so damn. Well, this gameplay is coming to an end, but I'm going to tell you what, some ultimate epic shit's about to happen here. I'm pretty sure if I remember, if this is the right gameplay, I'm pretty sure I run right into the middle of the map here and just start sniping and shooting the crap out of people. So let's see if my memory serves me correctly. Usually I try to avoid this area, but okay, yeah, there. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? How's your head feeling? Yeah, sometimes you can get in this area. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm like loving this guy. Oh God. Oh, the Tech 9. That's what it. Did I have a suppressor on that? I might have. There was a point where I had a suppressor on. Look, this guy doesn't even know who's shooting him. What are you doing, man? Your back was to me. No, that's a heavy barrel. I'm pretty sure that's a heavy barrel. Up, the gas grenade. Sometimes I wonder if I should wear. Oh, yes. I killed somebody with my frag grenade and then got an assist count as killing this guy. I knew some epic crap happened at the end of this. Not like ultimate epic, but epic enough for a sniper, man. And I'll pick up some more kills here. So I hope you guys like this gameplay. I hope you like the topic of conversation. It's not like me to go off topic, you know, so much. Usually I stick to the subject, but you know, I obviously had a lot to say today and I need to get it out. And you know, that's what my therapist told me You know, I mean, I pled insanity on that murder charge, but I have to see a therapist, and that's what. I'm just kidding. He told me I need to talk to people, man, so I don't kill nobody else. But I kill people all day in Battlefield Hardline. What's up? I can't wait to play this game tonight and do some live streaming on Twitch. And we'll see if that works, because Twitch is the one I was having a lot of problems with, but then I started having problems on YouTube too, so I was like, fuck, man, but I haven't. God damn it, I hate it when you can't fucking. There we go. Stupid door. They need to fix that shit. Oh man, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new to this channel, check out some of my other videos. Lots of videos on how to snipe. Check out the Learning to Snipe playlist for Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 4. Check out some of my new Star Wars Battlefront sniping videos. And, you know, join my server on Xbox One. Search for the word average in server browser for some Hotwire fun. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Learning to Snipe. Thanks so much for being awesome, guys. I'll see you later.
Subscribe or die, motherfucker!